Hello everyone, I hope you are well. I'm Amin from Animate channel. Thank you for all your support of my page. Your support encouraged me to create valuable content for you. But today, I'm going to teach 12 important techniques that will make your work more professional in Cinema4D. 12 things that most people don't know. Of course, you may know. Anyway, as usual, I would be happy if you follow me on LinkedIn and YouTube and share my page with your friend. Jumping. The first thing is important. I want to talk about this. People often ask me why the Cinema4D is so slow when we move around inside the scene or play an anime scene in it. For this problem, I have the solution that I used before rendering. Now, I will share with you to see the animation and movement of the camera. As you see, when I play, the scene is very slow. The first solution is to disable the all frame checkbox in this section and specify the number of moving frames in the viewport according to my needs. But the second solution is to take a viewport rendering from the scene that I have, which shows me the animation in a raw and simple way. And the rendering time is very short, about a few seconds. This helps me to see the general scene and animation at the same time. In 2024 and 2025 version of Cinema4D, we have the projection capability in the deformers, which makes the object we want to be placed on any uneven surface like a cloth. For example, here I create a surface using boolean, a plane, and some cylinders. It's enough to chart the projection to the object that is supposed to fall on the surface, and after that, in the target object section, identify the desired surface as it, which is torus here. In this technique, make sure that the orientation direction and the offset value are determined according to the desired surface. As you can see, this happens very easily and is very useful for most projects. Now, I use more complicated level, a landscape. When you insert a rigged and animate object into the scene, to change its size with the scale, you will face the formation of the object, which I will teach you 2 ways. It's enough to change the model to object. Now, you can see that by changing the size, there is no more deformation. The second solution is to enter the scale manually. In this case, you can see that the options are inactive. To solve this problem, I just need to enter the object in the new scene. Now, we see that the options are activated and I manually enter the scale values. In this part, in order to make the surface of the object quad, I first make the object editable and delete its caps. And then close the cross section with the Close Polygon Hole tools. Make sure that polygon type is on grid mode. To make it better, you can slightly extrude the edge and then use Close Polygon Hole. If I increase the segmentation on the object, we can see that with this method, we can see a more detailed surface. Now, compare these 3 objects side by side. In order for the exact object to be placed on the surface of our desired object, which is a table, we just need to hold the Ctrl key and then select the object. Pay attention that this is done according to the placement of the axis points of the objects. So, before that, put the axis point in the right place. If you want to have a unique object for yourself, In the Create Object section, it is enough after you have created it. You can save it from this section so that you can access it again if you need it quickly. You can even save it as your main object. I'm making a full video for the clock animation in Cinema4D, but here I'm going to talk about it very quickly. Must we select the hand clock and put 2 keyframes at the beginning and end. And the clock hand rotate for a full cycle. But if you look carefully, the second clock hand of the watch has a stop when moving. For this, just hit Shift C and select right modifier. From the mode section, I set it to posterization mode and I change the frame step value according to my needs. To change the values, you can activate the hoods or HUD sliders. For this, just right-click on the desired parameter and click Add to HUD. Your work becomes very simple for animation and changing the parameters. If you downloaded a one-piece model with different components from a site and you want to have its parts separately, in the normal mode, you select that part and after right-clicking, you click the disconnect option. Well, at first glance, it may seem like the right thing to do, but that part is still in the main object. But no, with one click, all the components that can be separated. It's enough to click the Polygon Alien to Object option from the Tools menu. If you want the axis points to be in the center of each object, just select all the objects and select the axis center option from the Tools menu in the axis section. To rotate a group of objects like the wheel of this car, when they are all selected together and we want to rotate them, they all are rotated from the same point, so that each one rotates in its place when we select the rotation. It's enough to tick per object activate transform. You can see that each one rotates easily. In the scene, we may encounter such a thing that we have many objects with different tags. If we want to select them, it will take time. In order to categorize the tags for ourselves in a specified way, just press Shift C and select selection the number of tags that I want. Now, by going to any selection, I can access the tags I want. In this tutorial, I showed you how to work with the Fit Circle tool, which is very helpful for modeling. Thank you for being with me until the end of this video. Thank yourself for watching a new tutorial today. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and introduce my channel to your friend on YouTube and LinkedIn. Have a nice day.
edalatipour این ورا دنبال پیشرفت میریم تا پلوتون تو هم همین سر نخو بگیر و برو دو آره لایک و سابسکرایب یادتون نره مرسی